Florida welcomes over 130 million travelers each year, with some of the most affordable attractions that make it a premier travel destination. These budget-friendly locations offer an accessible way to explore Florida while making the most of your travel budget. From the relaxing coast of Grayton Beach to the adventure-filled waters of New Smyrna Beach, here are the insanely cheap destinations for budget travel in Florida. Make sure to subscribe to Discovery Destination for more travel videos like this. Gainesville. Gainesville, located in north-central Florida, is surrounded by natural beauty. The city blends the energy of a major university with easy access to parks, museums, and cultural sites. At the center of Gainesville's identity is the University of Florida. The campus features Gothic Revival buildings and tree-lined walkways that give it a historic yet lively feel. On game days, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, known as The Swamp, becomes a gathering point for football fans, while quieter spots like the Plaza of the Americas and Century Tower provide open spaces and landmarks to enjoy. Within the campus, the Florida Museum of Natural History highlights the state's plants, animals, and cultural traditions. And its butterfly rainforest offers a climate-controlled habitat where butterflies and tropical birds fly freely. Nearby, the Harn Museum of Art presents African, Asian, and contemporary works with a sculpture garden and rotating exhibits that keep the experience fresh. Just south of the city, Payne's Prairie Preserve State Park covers over 22,000 acres of wetlands and grasslands. The La Chua Trail leads to an observation tower with sweeping views of the prairie. To the northwest, Devil's Mill Hopper Geological State Park draws visitors to its 120-foot deep sinkhole. A boardwalk and staircase descend into the shaded environment below, where plant life contrasts with the surrounding uplands. Botanical and wildlife experiences extend beyond the parks, like the Kanapaha Botanical Gardens, which span 62 acres with themed areas. Not far away, the Santa Fe College Teaching Zoo offers a smaller, more personal experience where students care for a wide range of animals as part of their training program. Some of Gainesville's most unique moments happen at sunset. At Lake Alice, the University of Florida bat houses release hundreds of thousands of bats each evening, creating one of the area's most unusual natural spectacles. Historic and cultural sites also shape the city's character, like the historic Hale Homestead, a preserved plantation home, best known for the more than 12,500 words written directly on its walls, a feature that continues to puzzle historians. Gainesville's artistic side is visible on 34th Street, where a long concrete wall serves as a legal graffiti space, constantly changing with new layers of artwork. For a more tranquil setting, Morningside Nature Center provides trails through pine flatwoods and sandhill habitats. Its Living History Farm recreates rural Florida life with heritage livestock and traditional buildings offering a glimpse into the past. By the way, my Travel on a Dime ebook shows you how to travel more for less. I'll share more about it later. Ponce Inlet. Ponce Inlet, on the southern tip of a barrier island in Volusia County, Florida, is almost completely surrounded by water. The town blends coastal scenery with places that highlight its history, marine life, and natural areas. The most recognizable landmark here is the Ponce de Leon Inlet Lighthouse and Museum, standing 175 feet tall. It's the tallest lighthouse in Florida and one of the tallest in the country. Climbing its 203 steps leads to sweeping views of the shoreline and river. Around the grounds, you can tour the restored homes of former keepers and see one of the world's largest collections of Fresnel lenses, each carefully preserved. Right next to the lighthouse, the Marine Science Center focuses on local marine life. Sea turtles and seabirds are rehabilitated here, and you can watch some of the care in action. Interactive touch tanks and exhibits also give you a closer look at the area's coastal ecosystems. Moving along the shoreline, Lighthouse Point Park offers 52 acres of open beaches and raised boardwalks. The elevated paths give wide views of the ocean and inlet, while the beaches provide a calm spot to relax. Farther inland, Ponce Preserve stretches across 41 acres from the Atlantic Ocean to the Intracoastal Waterway. Trails wind through dunes, palmetto, and maritime hammock, making it a good setting for birdwatching or a quiet walk. Within the property, the Green Mound State Archaeological Site stands as one of the largest Native American shell mounds in the region. Closer to the town center, the Ponce Inlet Historical Museum is set in 2 restored Florida cracker-style cottages. Exhibits share the stories of early settlers, native communities, and the area's development over time. On the oceanfront, racing's north turn adds a unique tie to the town's racing history. Built on the starting line of the original Daytona Beach road course, the restaurant is decorated with photographs and memorabilia from the early days of NASCAR. Flagler Beach. Flagler Beach sits along Florida's northeast coast, where the pace is relaxed and the water's always nearby. The shoreline is the heart of the town, stretching for 6 miles with sand tinted orange from crushed coquina shells. Extending out into the ocean, the Flagler Beach Fishing Pier offers another way to enjoy the coast. Walking to the end gives you wide views of the water and a steady sea breeze. Just south of the pier, Gamble Rogers Memorial State Recreation Area connects the ocean to the intracoastal waterway. Its trails wind through coastal habitats, and campsites sit close enough to hear the waves. Heading north from town, Washington Oaks Garden State Park changes the scene. Paths lead past colorful gardens and under sweeping live oaks before opening to a beach lined with coquina rock formations that create tide pools at low tide. Inland, Bulow Creek State Park shifts the setting again with one of Florida's largest remaining live oak forests. The massive Fairchild Oak anchors the area, while nearby Bulow Plantation Ruins Historic State Park preserves the remains of an early 1800s sugar plantation. Farther north, Princess Place Preserve stretches across wide natural grounds with trails and waterways ideal for hiking. On certain days, you can tour the Historic Lodge, the oldest intact building in Flagler County. Closer to the water again, the River to Sea Preserve offers 2 experiences. On one side, a beachfront with sand and tide pools formed by coquina rocks. On the other, a boardwalk that winds through quieter inland scenery. Just beyond the main stretch of Flagler Beach, Varn Park provides a quieter shoreline that is often less crowded, making it a peaceful spot to end your visit. Now, I know you're getting excited about all these amazing places to visit, but if you're eager to travel the world to explore new locations, cultures, foods, and much more while taking a breather from your everyday life, you also know it can cost you quite a lot of money. With the Travel on a Dime ebook, you have the opportunity to make the most out of any place you visit without overspending on your travel budget. From finding the right flights and hotel deals to money-saving tips during your trip, it's the perfect guide to help you travel like a pro, ensuring you have a great experience while saving hundreds of dollars on travel. Get your copy at thediscoverydestination.com. That's thediscoverydestination.com. Use code DISCOVER5 to save $5 off your copy. Grayton Beach. Grayton Beach is a coastal community on Florida's Panhandle, known for its laid-back atmosphere and quirky motto, nice dogs, strange people. This small town carries a distinctive character that blends outdoor adventure, art, and history. At the center of outdoor life is Grayton Beach State Park. Its shoreline of soft white sand and emerald green water makes it a top spot for swimming and relaxing. Within the park, Western Lake offers the rare chance to experience a coastal dune lake, while a 4.5-mile nature trail winds through coastal forests and dunes, before linking to the paved Timpucci Trail, part of the scenic 30A corridor. Close to the park, the Red Bar has earned its reputation as one of the town's best-known gathering places. The casual setting pairs with a menu of Gulf Coast favorites like crab cakes, blackened grouper, and crawfish pasta. Offshore, the Underwater Museum of Art creates an unusual adventure for snorkelers and divers. This permanent underwater gallery combines creativity and conservation, with sculptures that double as artificial reefs and habitats for marine life. Back on land, Grayton Beach's creative energy shines through its art scene with local galleries such as the Zoo Gallery, Sachinski Gallery, and the Studio Gallery, showcasing paintings, sculptures, and handmade crafts. The shops of Grayton, set in colorful cottage-style buildings, expand the experience with specialty items and unique finds. Some landmarks highlight the town's history and community spirit, like the Washaway House, originally built in the 1890s, Nearby, the Great Wall of Art adds a rotating display of local artwork on a public fence. For something different, Grayton Beach is one of the few places where beach driving is allowed with a permit and a four-wheel drive vehicle, letting you park right on the sand. Key Largo. Key Largo is the northernmost island in the Florida Keys and the longest in the chain. It connects to the mainland by overseas highway, making it a natural starting point for exploring the area. On the eastern side, John Pennekamp Coral Reef State Park stands out as one of Key Largo's signature destinations. As the first undersea park in the United States, it protects part of the only living coral barrier reef in the continental US. Snorkelers and divers come here for colorful coral formations and tropical fish, while glass-bottom boat tours let you view the reef without entering the water. Not far from the park, the African Queen provides a different kind of experience. This historic steamboat, made famous by the 1951 film with Humphrey Bogart and Katharine Hepburn, now offers canal cruises that provide a scenic ride through Key Largo's waterways. Marine encounters are also central to the Key Largo experience. At Dolphins Plus Bayside and Theater of the Sea, you can join guided programs that allow close interaction with dolphins while learning about their behavior and habitats. Away from the water, Dagny Johnson Key Largo Hammock Botanical State Park offers a quieter setting. Its trails pass through tropical hardwood hammock and mangrove forests, where you may spot rare plants and wildlife in a more secluded environment. For something truly unusual, Jules's Undersea Lodge offers the only underwater hotel stay of its kind. Guests have to scuba dive to reach the lodge, where large windows give a constant view of passing marine life. Offshore, experienced divers can explore the USS Spiegel Grove. This 510-foot Navy landing ship dock was intentionally sunk in 2002 to form an artificial reef. Now resting on its side at a depth of about 130 feet, it attracts diverse marine life and is regarded as one of the region's most remarkable dive sites. Cape San Blas. Cape San Blas stretches into the Gulf of Mexico in Gulf County, Florida, and is known for its quiet atmosphere that gives it a relaxed and open feel. At the northern tip lies T.H. Stone Memorial St. Joseph Peninsula State Park, where miles of white sand beaches meet tall dunes. Meanwhile, hiking trails wind through maritime forests, and the protected wilderness offers peaceful spaces to explore. From the park, the Loggerhead Run bike path follows the shoreline, giving you an easy way to enjoy the scenery on two wheels. The grounded shrimping boat Donna Kay, which washed ashore in 2018, still rests on the sand, adding to the area's unique character. On the bayside, the William J. Billy Joe Risch Recreation Area provides direct access to both the beach and bay. Wooden boardwalks cross over the dunes, leading to quiet stretches of water that make it a comfortable place to spend the day. From May to October, sea turtles nest along the cape, and using a red or amber light ensures the turtles can safely reach the water. Dunedin. Dunedin, Florida sits along the Gulf Coast and carries a mix of Scottish heritage and coastal charm. Its walkable streets and close-knit layout make it easy to enjoy both popular attractions and quieter retreats in the same day. Honeymoon Island State Park is one of the main highlights, offering long stretches of white sand along with nature trails that wind through pine forests and mangroves. From its shore, ferries run to Caladesi Island State Park, where calm waters and quiet beaches provide a more secluded escape. Back on the mainland, the Dunedin Causeway extends out into the Gulf with wide open shorelines on both sides. The unobstructed views and laid-back atmosphere make it a natural place to pause and enjoy the scenery. Just a short distance away, downtown Dunedin brings a different energy. Historic storefronts line the streets with local shops and restaurants, while live music often adds to the lively setting. Within downtown, Penny Lane, the Ultimate Beatle Museum, offers a free look at memorabilia and artifacts dedicated to the band's history. The Dunedin Fine Art Center adds a creative side with rotating exhibits and opportunities for hands-on learning. For a quieter pace, Hammock Park sits right in town as a 90-acre retreat. Shaded trails weave through the trees, picnic areas provide space to gather, and an observation tower offers a peaceful view across the park. New Smyrna Beach. New Smyrna Beach is located in Florida's central east coast on Volusia County. The wide shoreline with its white sands is the city's main draw, running for miles. Surfing is a major highlight here, with waves that consistently attract both beginners and seasoned surfers, while paddleboarding and kayaking give you other ways to enjoy the water on calmer days. A short walk from the ocean, Flagler Avenue serves as the city's lively main street. It's lined with small shops and local restaurants, creating a welcoming spot to browse. Across the causeway, the Canal Street Historic District shifts the pace. This area has antique stores, galleries, and vintage shops spread along walkable blocks, making it an easy place to explore at a slower pace. Heading north, Smyrna Dunes Park introduces a natural side of the coast. Elevated boardwalks stretch for more than 2 miles across the dunes. South of town, Canaveral National Seashore offers a more remote experience. This protected area has miles of undeveloped shoreline, giving you a chance to enjoy the beach in near solitude. Within the seashore, Turtle Mound rises about 50 feet above the marshes, a historic shell mound built by the Timucuan people more than 1,000 years ago. Back in town, several landmarks preserve New Smyrna Beach's history. The Kruger de Peyster sugar mill ruins showcase coquina stone remains from a 19th century sugar mill destroyed during the Seminole War. Old Fort Park adds another glimpse into the past with weathered ruins believed to date back to the Spanish colonial era. A more unusual historic site is the grave of Charles Dumet, a boy who died in 1860. Left undisturbed when the street was built in the 1950s, it remains in the middle of the road today, marked by a small dog statue that adds to its distinctive character. Cocoa Beach. Cocoa Beach is located on Florida's east central coast, stretching along a barrier island. Its position near Orlando makes it a popular choice for pairing a beach trip with other nearby attractions. The Cocoa Beach Pier is one of the city's most recognized landmarks. Extending 800 feet over the Atlantic, it offers ocean views, surfers riding waves in the distance, and a lively atmosphere. Not far from the pier, Ron John Surf Shop has become an icon of Cocoa Beach's surf culture. Open around the clock, its multiple floors are packed with surfboards, gear, and beachwear. For a quieter setting, Laurie Wilson Park provides wide stretches of sand and shaded walking trails. The maritime forest behind the beach offers a cool escape from the sun, with paths leading back out to the shoreline. The Thousand Islands Conservation Area in the Banana River Aquatic Preserve offers a different connection to the water. Kayaking or paddleboarding through its mangrove channels often comes with sightings of manatees and dolphins. A short drive inland leads to historic Cocoa Village, where brick-lined streets are filled with boutiques and art galleries. Cocoa Riverfront Park nearby provides a quiet waterfront space to relax between exploring shops and restaurants. For indoor activities, the Dinosaur Store and Museum of Ancient Cultures brings together fossils, cultural artifacts, and interactive exhibits, making it a favorite for families and anyone interested in history. Tampa. Tampa sits along the north shore of Tampa Bay on Florida's Gulf Coast and is one of the largest cities in the state. Its past as a military post and cigar production hub gave it the title Cigar Capital of the World. The best place to see this history is Ybor City, a neighborhood built in the late 1800s by Cuban, Spanish, and Italian immigrants. Its brick streets and preserved buildings keep that heritage alive, and nearby Jose Marti Park adds to the story. This small fence space was given to Cuba in 1956 to honor poet and national hero Jose Marti. Along the waterfront, the Tampa River Walk stretches for more than 2 miles beside the Hillsborough River. As you move along the path, you can stop at the Tampa Bay History Center or visit the Florida Aquarium, where exhibits highlight marine life and hands-on experiences. Wildlife attractions extend beyond the riverfront, like Zoo Tampa at Lowry Park, housing animals from Florida and abroad. For a mix of rides and animal encounters, Busch Gardens pairs African wildlife habitats with roller coasters and live shows. Tampa also offers quieter escapes. Wat Mongkon Ratanaram, known locally as the Thai Temple, draws crowds on Sundays for its open-air market. Just outside the city, Lettuce Lake Regional Park has a boardwalk through cypress swamps and an observation tower overlooking the Hillsborough River. For history on the water, the SS American Victory Ship and Museum lets you explore the preserved decks, engine room, and bridge of a World War II-era vessel. South of downtown, the Manatee Viewing Center in Apollo Beach becomes a seasonal highlight in the cooler months. Here, manatees gather in the warm waters near a power plant, and boardwalks allow close viewing from above. To the west, Tampa opens up to Florida's Gulf Coast barrier islands. Clearwater Beach is often ranked among the best in the country, while St. Pete Beach offers the same turquoise shoreline with a quieter atmosphere. If you're looking for any tips to enhance your own personal travel and help you manage your travel budget more effectively, click the link in the description. And remember to like and subscribe to help our channel grow.